Imagine yourself opening a picture and nearly forgetting to blink for a brief moment. Standing there in a small G-string, Carmen Electra poses as though she owns the camera rather than the other way around. Wow is your initial thought when you read the title, which claims that the pictures don't allow much room for interpretation. However, if you stick with me to the very end of this movie, you'll discover that those images have a lot more complex backstory. This goes beyond simply dressing boldly. It tells the story of a lady who learnt to live with the weight of all those eyes on her and transformed strong imagery into power. Carmen Electra is the epitome of bombshell to a lot of people. Every camera wants to follow her figure, long hair, and powerful eyes. She had one distinct advantage when she first entered the modeling and television industries. She knew how to use her appearance and self-assurance to make an impression. She made a reputation for herself on red carpets and in swimsuit shots. Although those G-string pictures are only a small portion of that lengthy trip, they came to represent the extent to which she was prepared to take responsibility for her image. At first glance, the pictures can appear straightforward. A bright light, a powerful attitude, and a small bit of cloth. But consider what it takes to be in front of a camera like that. Lenses are in close proximity to every part of your body, crew members are observing, and you have an inner voice asking, "Am I really doing this?" Carmen said more than just yes. She bent closer. She conveyed that her physique was nothing to be ashamed of by posing confidently with her shoulders back and chin up. In a world that enjoys passing judgment, it served as a tool, a shield, and occasionally even a weapon. That audacious decision, of course, had a cost. More people discussed her physique than her skill. They assessed her as though her entire story was revealed by a G-string. She was viewed by others as merely a pin-up, someone fit only for imagination and posters. Beneath those pictures, however, was a woman who put in a lot of effort, developed routines, documented long days, and made an effort to maintain her composure while everyone watched her every move. When you realize that, the images don't appear cheap at all. They appear to be a risk taken by someone who chose to follow her own version of the rules of celebrity after learning about them. Carmen has experienced her fair share of hardship throughout the years. There were times when the spotlight felt more like a harsh light than a warm one, as well as public breakups and personal suffering. But she persisted. She experimented with different endeavors, television programs, and even business and cosmetic lines using her name. From one phase of her life to the next, the G-string pictures followed her, reappearing in articles and movies with the same caption, "Leave little to imagination." In actuality, though, the images did not show everything. They displayed the exterior. The power, the anxieties, and the inside remained hers. Saying, "Take a look at these photos," and concentrating only on the small clothes is a simple way to chuckle. However, if you have already watched this film, you are aware that there is another method to view it. In those G-string photos, Carmen Electra isn't merely attempting to startle you. Even while it's not always clear to others, she's also demonstrating what it looks like when a woman fully controls her own image. What might have been a fleeting moment became a part of her legend. You remember it whether you like it or not. Additionally, in the society she was raised in, maintaining her public persona depended on being remembered. Take another look at those well-known pictures the next time you encounter them. Observe the effort, the decision, and the inner fortitude that went into the stance. There is more to Carmen Electra than just a G-string. For better or worse, she has maintained that audacious persona for many years. Please watch our movies through to the finish, hit like, share them with someone who remembers her from her wildest days, and remember to subscribe so you never miss the next tale if you appreciated learning more about the backstory of these startling images.